again, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. Hi, my name is Hannah, and today my tripod broke. Yes, my level is currently telling me that we are not level whatsoever. I just figured this out when I sat down to film, and it's 11 o'clock at night. Hi, how is your night going? Anyway, I have class at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I decided to film this video right now because I have my face on, because we just went and saw Jordan Peele's new movie, Us. I'm not going to do a video on that because I don't usually review movies, but long story short, me and my husband were not impressed. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This video is all about my bad shopping experiences, and that is because one of you requested it on Instagram. I will put the Instagram user who suggested it, I will put their name right here, right up here, so you can go and follow that person, do whatever you would like. There you go. If you don't know, I have an Instagram, a public Instagram. You should know because I had it down here at the beginning of the video. But anyway, without further ado, it's been 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's jump into this video. So, like everybody in the whole planet, I've had bad shopping experiences. I'm sure you have too, and your cousin, and your sister, and your mother, and everybody has had a bad shopping experience before. So, the first experience I want to talk about is kind of just a very common experience that I seem to have. Basically, if you don't know, if you are new to the channel, I don't usually wear makeup in my day-to-day life. I just don't do it during school. In the summertime, yes, I do my face a lot more just because I have a lot more energy and a lot more time, but I usually don't have my face on, especially if I'm going shopping, because I don't really care. I'm kind of, at whatever store I'm at, I'm there to get something in particular, so I don't really feel the need to put my face on to go run errands, you know what I'm saying? So in general life, I don't put this face on. I don't look like this, okay? Everything you see on the internet is just the best version of myself. It's not how I actually look. So in real life, I don't usually have makeup on. I dress super casual. I wear t-shirts, like oversized t-shirts. If it's warm outside, I wear shorts. If it's not, I wear jeans, obviously. And I have quite a number of tattoos. Tattoo tour coming soon to a YouTube video near you. But anyway, so I have quite a number of tattoos, and I have tattoos on my legs too. So in the summertime, I look especially dastardly, one might say. So in the summertime, if I go into any store, I usually get weird looks or followed by security, but there's this one time that I can definitely remember. If you guys don't know, if you're new here, I used to work at Victoria's Secret. I worked there for like 4 months-ish during the holidays one year. And so, like, I know everybody at my local Victoria's Secret. They know me. They speak to me every time I go in there, yada, yada, yada. So, like, it's kind of a cool thing when I go to Victoria's Secret because, like, I live in a small area, whatever, it's the same people working there. So, this one time, I think it was in the summer. I think it might have been last summer. Whatever the case may be, I was in Victoria's Secret in the pink section, and I never really got to know any of the pink employees because at my store anyway, they were treated kind of like higher than the rest of us, and we didn't usually talk to them. So I'm more familiar with like the cashiers, the Victoria's Secret side of my store, those employees. I was never really friends with the pink employees. So anyway, gosh, I get off topic. So it was in the summer, shorts on, short sleeves. I was in the pink section of my Victoria's Secret / pink, and I noticed after about 15 minutes that I was being tailed by this employee, okay? I worked at Victoria's Secret. I know when they say over the headset, hey, this person looks suspicious, and the manager doesn't even check, doesn't see who it is. I mean, they don't care. If somebody says over the little earpiece, hey, we've got somebody who looks suspicious, the manager, whoever, is going to be like, okay, we'll follow them around really close and make sure they don't take anything. sis, I worked there. I know what it means when an employee gets like literally right behind you every second of your whole shopping experience, okay? Now, I'm not saying that this girl thought that I looked suspicious because I had a ton of tattoos. I'm not saying that. She probably thought I was a homeless person, honestly, because that's how I dress. I wear a baggy t-shirt and Nike shorts in the summer and like sandals. That's what I wear. Literally, that's what I wear. Don't put my face on. I mean, I do my hair. My hair is always done when I go out in public. But still, I probably just look like a crazy person. So whatever. I mean, yeah, it made me feel kind of bad because it was like, ooh, like I used to work here, you know, like I'm not the type of person who would just like steal stuff from a store, you know, like I worked here. I know these people. I don't know. It was just like a weird experience and I didn't enjoy it. But unfortunately, that is something that happens pretty often, especially in the summertime, like I mentioned, when more of my tattoos are visible. A lot of stores that I go into, especially if they're more like high-end stores, I get followed around a lot. My husband does too. We both get followed around when we go to the store, even though what I don't understand about that is that, you know, people will follow around these sketchy looking characters in the store, and I don't know why they assume people with tattoos are going to be more likely to steal or whatever, because like they do realize tattoos cost money, right? Like I would not have these if I didn't have money, right? You know, like I'm just saying. I don't know why people assume that people with tattoos are more likely to steal or commit crimes or do all this type of thing. Because, like, if we didn't have money, we wouldn't have tattoos, you know? Like, if we didn't have a source of income of some kind, we wouldn't have tattoos. Why would I spend all this money on tattoos if that was, like, all the money I had, you know? You might as well assume if I have these really nice tattoos, I probably have money to purchase whatever I'm in the store to purchase. You don't have to follow me around like a small child looking for their mom. You know, just saying, just a PSA, if you work in retail, please don't just automatically assume that people with a lot of tattoos are there to steal from you, because I guarantee we're not there to steal from you. We're there to get what we need and go home. That's literally it. I've literally never seen a tattooed person steal something from a store. I know that it happens. Obviously, a lot of people equate tattoos with prison, that kind of thing. I know that it happens, but in my years of working in retail, the people that we've caught stealing things are like middle-aged moms or little 16-year-old preppy girls. That's literally it. Like, it's never been a tattooed girl or like a tattooed guy or somebody who looks alternative. It's always like a middle-aged mom or a really preppy teenage girl. Those are the only two types of thieves that I've encountered working in retail. Now, I know everybody's experience is different, but I just, you know, I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, so I don't know if this falls under a shopping experience or what this falls under, but I'm going to include it, and you guys are going to notice a theme in all of these stories. They have to do with me having tattoos, because to the rest of the world, that's my personality trait, I guess. It's the talking point. That's what most strangers approach me to talk about, which, like, I don't mind in the right way. And I might make a video about that. I'm not sure. I'm kind of on a kick of, like, talking about tattoos lately. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been watching a lot of Quickened videos lately. Link to her channel down below. Very informative if you're into tattoos. But anyway, so this experience, if you guys have ever been to a car lot or just a dealership in general, you'll be very, very familiar with a car salesman. They are extremely aggressive. They like run out of the building as soon as you pull up to the dealership or the lot or whatever. It's kind of extra, very extra, kind of frightening. So, Basically, here's the deal. Me and my mom, after my car accident, me and my mom went to go pick up my new vehicle that I got. I'd been searching for vehicles and I finally found one I wanted. Okay, so we go to pick it up because they had to fix like, I think one of the passenger side visor was broken and they had to fix it or something. So I went to pick it up after they fixed it. As soon as we get there, of course, the salesman runs out and he's like, oh my gosh, how can I help you? How can I help you? All this stuff. So my mom explains everything and I'm just standing there and he's just like staring at me and he's just like, oh my God, I love your tattoos. Like, they're so cool. Mind you, this guy's probably like 25, okay? He's like, oh my God, your tattoos are so cool. Like, they're so good. Like, let me show you mine. And he has like on a long button down shirt, like long sleeve button down shirt, like very professional workplace. This man unbuttons the sleeves of his shirt and rolls his shirt sleeves up so that he can show me his very, I don't want to say poor tattoos, let's call them mediocre. His very mediocre tattoos that cover both of his forearms. Now, like, that's cool, boo. Like, I'm so glad that you're into tattoos, but like, I don't think this is appropriate. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like this was like a bad experience or whatever. It was just weird more than anything, rather. So, you know, my mom is obviously very confused. She's always very confused whenever I get like compliments on my tattoos or asked about my tattoos or anything to do with my tattoos in general. She's very like jarred by the experience of like people coming up to me about it. And like, I'm used to it by now, but she's not usually with me. So like, when she's with me and she sees it happen, it's a little weird for her. So I was kind of trying to like brush it off because like I knew he was kind of like making my mom a little bit uncomfortable because she was like, what's happening? Why is this strange man talking to you about this? But anyway, because we didn't even need a salesman. We just needed our salesman. We didn't need some other salesman. We needed our salesman so that he could get me the keys for the car. Like, we didn't need any other salesman's help. So like, when my mom explained the situation, he should have just been like, yeah, let me go get your salesman. Instead, he launched into like a 15-minute conversation with me about all the tattoos that he was planning to get, which I really didn't care. Okay, not to be rude, but if you're not like one of my friends, I don't care about the tattoos that you're gonna get. I really don't. Like, I'm gonna say, yeah, that's so awesome, like that's so super cool, but like the thing is, most of the people who say, oh yeah, I want to get this tattoo, I want to get this tattoo, I want to get this and this and this and this, they never get it. I know so many people who have come up to me, like acquaintances that I know have come up to me since I've gotten tattooed and been like, oh my God, I want this and this and this, and this is my idea, and this is going to be so cool. I'm so excited to get it. I'm going to get it next week. They've never gotten it. It's been years and they've never gotten it. So like, I just don't care when people come up to me and they're like, oh my God, I want to get this and this and this, and this is my idea for a back piece, and let me show you some photos. I'm like, not to be rude, but like, you're probably never going to get that and I don't care. You know, like, it's one thing if you're a fellow tattooed person and you're like, oh, well, this is a piece I'm really proud of, or like, this is what I love this and all this kind of stuff. But like, that's not what this guy was doing. It was very obvious that he was trying to hit on me through this process, which like, I'm not into that, you know. He was like, oh yeah, like your tattoos look so good, like I love that tattoo on your thigh and all this stuff, and I'm just like, sir, go home. Nobody cares. I do not care. I'm sorry. That's one of my pet peeves, is like when I'm just trying to do something and a dude is trying to hit on me. Like, you're at work, sir. Like, it's just as annoying for me when a person who's at work hits on a customer. I get just as uncomfortable when that happens as when like a customer hits on an employee who's working. I don't think it's appropriate, okay? I just don't. You can disagree with me or whatever, but I don't think it's appropriate for someone to either be hit on or hit on someone else while they're at work. It's just not okay. Because in that situation, there's a certain power dynamic there, where the customer can get the employee in trouble. So, I just don't like it. I don't think it's a good situation for anybody. I just don't recommend it. I did eventually get my car, obviously, but it was after this rather long and uncomfortable conversation with this 25-year-old-ish man. I could keep going probably all night, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. I was going to do one more story, but it's getting really late and I have to get up early in the morning. So this is where I'm going to leave off. I might revisit this topic later, but I have a lot of other videos that I'm planning right now. So who knows when that'll happen. But for now, that is this video. So thank you guys so much for joining me again today. Leave me a like if you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe because I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.